because you already know how I feel. Go ahead.
Yeah, I forgot exactly what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was saying basically, people have a concern, right? AI when it comes to certain things. When it comes to jobs, job displacement. People have an issue with it, and you know, because AI is taking about 90% of certain jobs. I say jobs that's repetitive. Certain jobs and stuff like that. But you got to always remember, human beings always have to be in the loop some type of way. You understand?
Right. You think it's 90%? 90% of jobs? That's a high
No, no,
probability, but
no.
90%.
Certain jobs, like jobs that's repetitive, jobs lifting. Certain jobs like that in that area, they're taken, but other jobs, it's certain jobs that AI is not going to be able to do. You know what I mean?
Oh, I was reading somewhere that actually at Walmart when they turned into the self caching that
Right,
they were saving about like $1 million a week on every and that between all the stores or something like that.
right.
And
I mean,
that was an old article. That was a way older article. So I would
right.
imagine that that number is so much significant higher these days.
Right, because when you look at it, right, when you look at it, AI can work nonstop, pretty much. 24 hours, nonstop. Like when we're calling to pay our cell phone bill or whatever like that, we're talking to the AI. We've been doing it for a minute. Now you have the AI that sounds just like humans. It sounds totally like human beings.
Even
You
even
can't
look
even
even look like humans.
Right. You can't
Even
even
look
really
like
tell.
humans.
I'm on the phone with Verizon, and I keep repeating myself, but I don't hear the AI responding back to me. So my aunt is like, that's AI, right? And I'm like, nah, this ain't AI. This is a
Right.
person. But I'm like, oh, I seen it on YouTube where the AI sound just like a human being. Now they can duplicate your voice.
Duplicate voices, right? I was just about to say that they could duplicate voices. It's getting more enhanced and more enhanced because now that you say it, we've been had them operators where you had to press nine or press this, like go in
Right.
circles for a
It's
long
just got
time,
more
like
fancier.
more than 10 years at least.
Right, it just got more fancier. You know what I mean? It just got more developed, and because AI, like I was telling you before we got on the phone, maybe before we got on the live, AI has been around since about 1950, but
Mhm.
now it's like a household name right
Right.
now.
It's more
It's
and it's
all
easily
geared
accessible. Anybody could buy it for something 99, right? Like
right. They got AI everywhere. Everywhere you go, they got AI. They got it on your Instagram. They got it on your Facebook. I believe on your YouTube. It's
so
everywhere.
how much do you think how much AI is on our phone that we're using on a regular basis without even realizing that it's AI?
Well, our phone is AI, man. The whole phone is AI. The whole phone is AI, from voice recognition to like you getting the voice to dial a phone number for you. All of that is AI. But then you got different levels of AI. You got different AI. You got the robots that I'm not really fond of. Those big robots and all that, because I believe that if they was to flip out, then people would be harmed. Because what you gonna do? What you gonna try to shoot it? I mean, you're gonna try to fight it. So I don't
And
think that would
they should be
happen.
able to be smart enough to respond in a way if we were to respond in a way like they would know
Right.
how to defend themselves, so
Yeah,
to
because
speak.
right, humans have malfunctions, right? So computers will have malfunctions too. You understand what I mean?
Right, right, right.
So but I think that AI does have is like we were saying, has its good points and its bad points. But I think that the quote unquote bad points, it's like being ignored. It's not being talked about. The AI and the racism, the AI is being responsible for a lot of black and brown people going to jail. By mistaken identity. They're coming home, a lot of them, but just to go through that. So people they're ignoring that fact. A lot of people.
Oh, so despite its greatness, it has its flawless too, right? So much flawless, and I didn't even think of that. Like a lot of people going to jail with the mistaken identity. Like that's I
Yeah,
remember watching that on some TV shows a few years
yeah,
ago, like where they were using that. Can't remember exactly which one it
right.
was, but it was like a 90% accuracy. So it still leaves 10% for error.
No, right, because they're saying that the AI. Remember, they had the dogs. They had the dogs in New York City for a little while, maybe for like 2 weeks, a month, or
I
something
saw
like
that
that.
when you posted it.
What they're saying that the dogs are aggressive when it comes to women, and especially dark skinned women and dark skinned people. It's aggressive. So they
Why
have,
is that? Why is that though?
well, whoever
Is
programmed
it the
it,
obvious? Is it the obvious?
huh?
I said, is it the obvious?
Right, right. Whoever programmed the computer or whoever programmed the AI is going to take on those beliefs, the beliefs of who created it. So what people are saying is people are saying that we need more black and brown people in the technology. You know what I'm saying? And doing the AI and the programming. Because if it's only racist white people, then
It's like, yeah, I get
what's
what you're
going to
saying. It's
happen?
like only from a certain perspective. It's
Right,
being made from a certain perspective, from a certain character or person, like a
right. Brother Michael, salute. But
peace, peace.
Delvin, salute, bless up. The thing
Thank
about
y'all
it
for
is,
y'all
right?
patience. Thank y'all for y'all patience.
Oh yeah, thank y'all. We got it together. So he said, let's jump
It's
before anything happen.
right.
Um,
Kumba got to
what
get this
happens is,
technology stuff under control. It's a little bugged out. I think it might have been because I was outside and the Wi-Fi was messing up outside, but
okay,
I could be
what
wrong.
happens is, right, we got to start to educate ourselves on it, right? Because, and the reason why I say that is because it's going to affect all of our lives, man. Within 5 to 10 years, maybe sooner than that, AI is going to be everywhere. Remember the Jetsons, where you had robots and you could tell it to go in the kitchen and get you a cup of juice. That's going to be happening. That's
But
going
then
to be
what
happening.
happens? What happens to the economic system though with all that? Like,
Well,
because that's a
well,
lot of jobs. You're talking like people losing jobs at a very fast pace, like tremendously fast.
right. Well, you got to remember they they pretty much with welfare and all of that, and when they was doing the stimulus, they have enough money where they can pay you to stay home. You know what I mean? They can pay you to stay home. It's no real big deal. But they believe that the robots and the AI and all of that is going to bring in economics. You
Mm.
understand? That's what they're saying. That we can get these robots to work. We ain't even got to lift a finger. And the robots, the AI can do so many different things at once. It can speak all languages. Um, so this is what they're banking on. So AI is going to take over in a lot of areas in our life. So that's why I'm saying that I believe that we should educate ourselves on it.
Do you think that YouTube as a company itself would rather go in that AI route instead of having normal people as content creators? Why not have these robots making content, these human like robots making content for YouTube? That way they ain't really gotta pay nobody.
Well, you do have AI making content. You have AI that have channels, man. You have AI that have whole channels. You have AI that's writing books. I mean, yeah. So you do have AI that's on here that have channels, and people are going back and forth with AI, and they don't even realize it. And the only thing that the AI is doing is the AI is basically giving you your own conversation, because what it does is it goes into the database to other conversations you had on other websites and other places, and it's called I think it's called Frankenbite conversation, if I'm not mistaken, Frankenstein, something like that, Frankenbit or something, and they take pieces of conversations and they put it together.
It's like Delvin just said that AI is are the ones that's running the numbers up on YouTube. Is actually that the
No, that, that's true. AI is doing basically, what people are wearing, what they're putting on the mannequins. Uh, quiet is kept. AI is behind the presidential election and all of that. Vince McMahon, what's it, WWE, right? That's AI. They know who's gonna win. They know who's gonna win the championship based on the AI. They know what people are writing, what people want to see, so they give it to them. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow, that's a whole different. That's a whole different way of me processing information
Right.
now to take that into account when all of this is happening. And I would imagine that it'd be the same for all sports as well.
Because they're able to see what's on the mind of the people. So they're gonna give what you want, just like they know like who's gonna be the president before they who's gonna be the president. Just like what music is gonna come out. They see it all on the internet, people saying, yo, I wanna hear this, I wanna hear that. That's just like when Facebook, right? What's on your mind, right? They have what's on your mind, what you thinking, whatever. You giving them all of your thoughts. That's just like you say you put something on Facebook or you see something on Facebook, then you walk in Old Navy and you see it on the shirt. That's algorithm. That's the algorithm.
Getting ideas from all over the place, all over
Right,
the
right.
place.
Salute
That's why this is a very
to
good
brother
idea to
Steve
patent. What's
Belvin.
yours?
So watch the movie Eagle Eye. Okay, I'm gonna check it out tonight, man. I'm gonna check it
Eagle
out tonight.
eye,
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out
eagle eye,
tonight.
eagle eye. I'm not sure. Well, how is it? How is it that people who are successful YouTubers, like, are they already using it to their advantage too on a bigger picture?
Oh yeah, they've been using it for years, man. Before most of us even got hip, they was using it. They was using it just like with the whole thing with buying views, right? Buying views, buying records. You know what I mean? In the store they used to buy the records. They buy the whole shelf out, and that's the same thing. Even Bobby Smurder said it. So things are changing. Things are changing, man. Things are really changing.
Times are changing, so it's like pretty much we spoke on the 19 on the early part of it,
Right.
and now the recent part of it. So where you gonna see it? Where is it going?
I think it's going.
How articulate will it get?
Um, I
If
mean,
you
I,
had to
I
take a guess, just an educational guess. I'm sure we don't have
right.
those kind of answers, right?
Well, I think that it's going everywhere. I think it's going everywhere. Everywhere humans went, that's where it's gonna go. We got to remember that it was programmed. It's programmed by humans. So I think as smart as humans get, it's gonna get. But some people figure, what if it get? What if the robots start thinking it's more smarter than humans? What if the AI is able to
But
create its
it
own
gotta
AI?
be smart enough. It gotta be smart enough to know that, though. No,
Right. But now, what about if the AI? What if the AI starts to create its own AI? Right, like when the owner sleep or something, it's making its own AI. So it is kind of scary in a sense. It is kind of scary. It's with the robots. I mean, with the AI period, because the AI, right? When you think about your banking, online banking, and all of your information and everything like that. So it's like good in a sense, but it's like anything else. It has its pros and its cons. I think it is really how people use it. It's how we use it. Point blank, man.
do like so. It seems that we're all using it on a very small scale to a degree,
A
but
lot of us are. A lot of us are.
some more than others. Like,
A lot of us are not educated on it. A lot of us, because you got to think about it. A lot of us, when we was introduced to it, we was introduced to it in maybe a negative way. You know what I mean? We was, the robots. What's the brother Will Smith? That movie, a couple of other movies.
I
So we,
robot.
so we was introduced to it in a negative way. In a negative way. So that's all we think. That's all we know. It's like negative, negative, negative. So you think about, was that done on purpose? Was
Mm,
that done on purpose? I
it's
don't know.
designed, right? It was designed that way, right?
Right.
It's crazy because, like, I could be watching videos and it's for me
Michael, salute.
it might seem like a real person. And
Right.
it takes for my son to tell me that no, that's not a real person. That's AI. Like he can recognize it before I do, and it's like
Yeah, I
how
think
can
it's I couldn't tell either. I was on the phone with one. Remember, I was telling you, Verizon. I was calling Verizon for my aunt, and I was on the phone with one, and I couldn't even tell. So you're right.
it's I said, yo, the robots. Could you think the robots gonna have babies maybe too?
Oh man, that would be crazy. That would be so crazy. But they already have the AI, babies and Frank Ocean had one at that award show. I can't remember the award show, but Frank Ocean had one. So the babies are here. I don't know. They got the dogs, man. They got all you gotta do is just look online and just Google it, and all of it'll pop up, man. They got babies, they got dogs, they got pigeons, all types of stuff. So that's why I say things is changing. But I say it's better to be educated on it than not to be educated on it.
Is it
That's how I feel.
some of us are just stuck on our ways. You know, we're 40, going on 50 in some cases, and we just stuck in our ways, and that's on the younger side of the things. There's still people
Right,
60, 70, 80, 90 years old out there that's
right. Salute to
can't,
King
can't
Delvin.
evolve with this. Can't evolve with it. Some people do. Some people learn how to evolve with it
Right, but
flawlessly.
like the brother said, it does have its good points. So that's why I said it depends how humanity is going to depend to you to decide to use it, because everything is changing. Like I said, even with the you see the marijuana legalized and all of that, and people ain't even gonna be selling drugs in the street. It's gonna be something different because they gotta up it now. It's too loose right now. Right now, people trading money in the streets and buying weed and everything. So they can't. Police can't stop everybody they see passing a dollar or something. So it's gonna be different. I don't know what's gonna be done, but they got something up their sleeve. Trust me. For
Mm-mm.
everybody that's trying to live that street life and that crime life, you know what
It's
I mean?
not.
It ain't worth it.
It's not. It's not. It's crazy because it's like all eyes are on you. Like we're being recorded
Right.
90% of our day. We're on camera 90% of our time. We're on a camera. We might even have a camera in our house that they could see us from. You know, especially if you're on a laptop or something and on the
Right.
phone. Like
Yeah.
they're always watching
Right. It's a big part of our lives now. They got cameras damn near on everything.
everywhere. The doorbell thing. Yeah, the ring.
Biz, are you
You,
there?
you there?
Yeah, yeah. So you got cameras everywhere. It's like such a of our lives, man. Especially here in the city. Soon as you come out your door, it's like you're on camera. You know what I mean?
Right? Or they even like you can't do. It's not as easy to commit crime as it was in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. It's not. It's not. Chances of you getting away with it are very,
Right.
very, very, very slim.
Yeah. It's not even worth it now, man. It's not even worth. It's just like back in the days, people found an iPhone, they hype like, yo, I just found the iPhone. Now you trying to run it back to whoever. You trying to, you lost this phone. It's things has changed. You know what I mean? Things has changed a lot.
It's like a felony too. If you take somebody's iPhone, that's a felony charge. Yo. You know that?
Right, right. And if you find it, you can't do nothing with it. You know what I mean? You can't do nothing with it because you lose it, you're gonna report it stolen. So try to take it somewhere to get it turned on, it's gonna say that. It's gonna say phone reported stolen. You can't do nothing with it. You know what I mean? So, things is definitely changing. So, like we saying, like street dudes, they're gonna have a rough time. You know what I mean?
I think it's already that's the shift. I think we've seen that shift in the past couple years. That street game is not the same what it was. There wasn't it ain't as popping as it was because of all the eyes and even the
Right.
product itself. Even the product itself is being made in labs these days. It's not
No,
even
that's a
getting
whole
grown,
fact.
not even getting grown properly.
That's a whole fact. Can you
Yo,
hear me?
wasn't there? Didn't you tell me about like if you were a student and you needed to come up with a paper, you could have the AI make that paper for you?
Yeah, like I said earlier, you got AI that's writing whole books, man. That's writing whole books. You can get an AI to a whole book, man, a whole book, and I guess you just structure it, and you don't even got to edit it. You don't even got to edit. You got AI that can edit for you, so it's pretty much right. The AI, we know AI is a supercomputer that's able to with the intelligence of a human, right? We know intelligence can't be artificial, so we know it's not really artificial intelligence, but that's what we call it. But it's supposed to be a supercomputer that's able to do anything that a human do. But what about if it starts to think that it can do better? You know what I mean?
Hmm. So can you differ? Can you tell me the difference of like artificial intelligence and and borderline of it? Like when does it become AI?
Um, I think it becomes AI when it's able to do everything that a human is able to do. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to comprehension, when it comes to solving math problems, whatever, reading, stuff like that. I think that's because it's saying that it's intelligent, but the intelligence is really artificial. It's us because it's programmed by a human. So there's no way that it can be smarter than us. The only thing that AI is just quicker than us. It's not smarter than us. It's just quicker than us.
What if a few different AIs will put their brains together, so to speak,
Right.
and come up with data that way that would make it smarter than the first person that taught this one or the first person that taught this one. If a couple of these AIs can manage, I know this sounds crazy, right? I know it sounds
Right.
crazy, but if
No, no, it actually doesn't. It actually doesn't.
the AIs can come together, it's like maybe even a few of them in a room, and all these different things are being thought of,
But
or questions are being answered that the common brain can't answer or figure
I
out.
mean, I mean, that's some people's concern. That's some people's concern.
We
And
have yet to see anything like that though.
in movies, but we have seen AI robots killing their owners. It's a couple of articles and everything online if people want to go check it out. But we have seen that, and we also seen the movie, right? Will Smith, what I Robot,
I
and a
will.
couple other movies where the robots flipped on the people, right? And even though they don't have no emotions, no soul or anything like that, but they're saying that they could get jealous. I don't know how that can be, but they're saying that the robots could get jealous. You know what I mean?
Has it has emotions,
Yeah, artificial, yeah, emotions, and
artificial emotions,
you got
artificial.
some
Obviously,
people that's in relationships with them, man. You got some people that's in relationships with their AI robot, man. That's crazy, man.
where you seen that?
Huh?
You seen that somewhere?
Yeah, yeah. Let me see if I can look it up right now. Yeah, dude in relationship. I think it was a Chinese dude. I think it
Oh,
was a
you know
Chinese
what? I
dude.
think we even spoke about this actually a few months, maybe like a year ago on Smitty channel. Salute to Smitty too.
Salute to the
But
brother
I
Smitty.
think we did mention
Yeah, I
that on
spoke
his
to him two
platform.
days ago.
I
Yeah,
think that was I think that wow.
yeah. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, these phones be like mad slow. They don't work like they used to.
The
And
monsters acting up outside.
artificial intelligent robot.
According to News Center New York, a few months ago, Derek Carrier started seeing someone and became infatuated. He experienced a ton of romantic feelings, but he also knew it was an illusion. That's because his girlfriend was generated by artificial intelligence.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So 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 it's so this question right here says, can a human fall in love with a robot, right? And they're saying these feelings can also enhance or be committed by the AI robot for a long period of time. They're able to display empathy and promote closeness in a relationship. So I don't know, man. It's that sounds crazy, but
Delvin
you
says Delvin says it's happening right now as we speak. But like, I gotta be honest. Like, I'm what's a good word? I'm ignorant to all of this. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like,
right.
I'm
So
starting to
it's
think that I could
happening.
be easily fooled. I could be easily fooled with this stuff. Like,
Right, because it's happening so fast. It's happening so quick, and it's happening so fast. And right, no one. Well, people are educating us on it. What's the brother Ben Carson? A couple of other people. People are educating us on it. But I think it just happens so fast, right? A lot of people don't really know too much about it. They're not educated on it. I think because at the rapid pace that it's just happening, it seems like they just kind of, even though it's been around for a long time, but it does seem like they're just throwing it on the people. You know what I mean?
more and more, more and more as the time goes on. As the time goes on, it's being thrown on us more and more and more and more. And we like we paying attention. We paying attention to things that don't even matter, and being blinded to this stuff. And
Right.
I'm a good example of that. If I'm being honest, like,
Yes.
I think I gotta pay more attention. You know, like there's a. I remember I showed you a video too. Remember the robot I showed you at Stop and Shop?
Yes. Yes.
You remember that?
Yes.
You remember that? I feel like he run up on people and get the data off whatever they got, their phones. Like he's doing a phone scan or something. Like
Mm.
it's for a reason, yo. Like it's for a reason.
Right. 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 Yeah. You never know because, I don't know if you remember when they had them wallets, right? Them wallets that you put your credit card and stuff in because people was
The
zapping
metal
people.
ones, the little metal ones,
Yes, the little ones, right?
the rigid wallet.
Yes, because people were zapping people's information. So if they can do that, I'm pretty sure they have other devices where, they can do stuff like that, man. Like a scanner or something, a scanner type device or something. So it's getting wicked out there. That's why, again, it's important to educate yourself on it. And like the brother King Delvin said, salute to him. He said that it does have a good side to it. So that's why I'm always say it depends how the people use it. It depends on humanity, how humanity uses it. Because if we're using it in crazy ways and people
It's almost
hacking
like
them, they can
cause
get hacked.
it's almost like making memes. Making memes would be considered AI, right?
Well, I mean, you got AI generated memes. I mean, you got humans who make memes like me and you. We can make a meme, but you got a.
But you got to be using some type of AI, no?
Oh, to do it, an application, yes, an
To
application,
to,
yeah.
to
But
do it.
now you have like AI programs and AI apps that, like, say for instance, you program it like interacting with it for a minute, it'll learn your speech and everything like that, and you can just tell it to make a picture for you, and it'll make like a picture maybe to your liking or something like that. So the AI is getting very crafty, man.
Y'all, I just seen a video. My wife showed me the video with a cop pulled over a car for running through a stop sign and running into traffic, but there wasn't no driver in the car. The car was
Wow, I
driving
think
its.
I seen that. Yeah, I think I seen that also. Yeah, but that's where we at with it, man. That's where we at with it. I got the Alexa joint and right here, and that's AI, man. So it's definitely it's in our households. It's pretty much everywhere, man. It's pretty much
So
everywhere.
you can have Alexa on this side and Siri on this side.
Say that one more time.
You can have Alexa on one side and Siri on the other side next to you.
Yeah, I got the Lex. I got the one where I could talk to, and it plays the videos and everything. It's like a little TV. You seen it before, right?
No,
Yeah, it's like a
it's a,
little. It's like a little TV, and then I got this one right here. I know this one right here plays music, and then it does a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I got two of them. So yeah, I got some AI in my apartment. You know what I mean?
You locked and loaded, huh? You locked and loaded.
Yeah, because AI it can save you a lot of time too, man. It can save you a lot of time, get a lot of work done. You just got to program it right, and you understand. But not to
Mhm.
do everything, but it can do some things for you. If you got to write a letter to a client, the AI can
Mhm.
write it, and then you read it. It can write it while you're doing one thing. It does that, and then you got to read it and go over it. So AI is pretty. It's taking over, man. It's really so I tell some people jump on it now and learn about it and see how can you incorporate it into what you're doing, your lifestyle or your YouTube business, whatever. You know what I mean?
Even if like this is a thought I had earlier and that has slipped my mind, but the memes. If people
Okay.
are using the AI to do the memes, right? People using the AI to do the memes and be like sort of like disrespectful or mean or clowning somebody.
Right.
So you could use it to do the opposite, right? To uplift somebody, teach somebody, like
Right.
put a different kind of message out there with this AI.
No, you definitely can. You definitely can. And I know that the internet has like these robots, right? If you leave like a nasty comment, it'll erase the comment or it might, block you or something like that. So they get like I said, they get more crafty, and and they're upping it. They're upping the technology and all of that. That's why we see a lot of changes here on YouTube and Facebook. They're not tolerating a lot of stuff because they're introducing more people to this technology and stuff like that. So, a lot of stuff is changing.
It is changing. It is changing, yo. Times up.
That, that's just like check this out, right? We know that AI works. AI knows how to catch your pattern, right? Because humans work on a pattern. So AI detects your pattern. So this is just like, people that like you might have a troll, right? Somebody's trolling you on the low. You can now you're able to tell who the person is by copying and pasting what they said and putting it in the AI database. And what happens is it won't pinpoint the person, but it'll take you to maybe a couple of different conversations online. So if you're having an online conversation on Facebook, it might take you to your Facebook conversation. That's why I said people got to be careful doing that now because
But
they're
what if
going to
it
get.
leads you? Is it possible for it to lead you in the wrong direction? Could it lead
No,
you?
no, it can. That's just like when you do Google Images, right? It might not take you to the exact image, but it'll take you somewhere close. It'll give you multiple images, right? So that's what with the troll, it'll give you multiple conversations, and then you track it down. But it'll give you multiple conversations. You know what I mean?
Wow, it's almost
So that's
like
why I said
saying
people have to be careful doing that now. You trolling
it,
people and all of that. It's stupid. You're gonna get embarrassed. You know what I mean?
then what's that called when somebody copies somebody's speech?
What's um plagiarize?
Yeah, plagiarism.
Yeah, yeah. That's why look, that's why I said the AI people been doing this for so long, we just getting hip to it. That's just like back in the days with Dr. York books, he used to be online a lot, right? But he would answer the questions so fast and so a lot. I think a lot of that was AI. A lot of the Chinese they had the AI in the beginning, and Dr. York used to get a lot of his information from the Chinese downtown and Brooklyn. So I think that some people already had it. We just getting hip to it. You know what I mean?
I used to be like anti TikTok and all of that because I was scared of
Right.
the the, the shit that they were doing with the data. The facial recognition and all of that. I gave in and started messing around with the camera TikTok thingies and seeing the
Yeah, I got one
craziness
too. Yeah,
you can see,
I
but
got.
it's like it's excuse me, dangerous. It's like you could really get people in trouble. You could frame people these days with that shit. It sounds like you could frame somebody with it.
No, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why it's so scary now because now a person can duplicate your whole voice and put it in the AI and it's crazy nowadays. It's so crazy, man, and it's only gonna get more crazier. So that's just like the dark side. That's like the dark side of the AI. You have a light side, then you have a dark side, just like with anything else. But it's
Like
gonna be some
YouTube,
people
right?
that's gonna yeah, it's gonna be some people
YouTube
that's
has
gonna
its
use
dark side and it has its light side.
right. That's just like us. We have a light side, which is our higher self, and the dark side, which is our lower self. So that's like with anything else. And people gonna use some people gonna use it for wrong, and some people gonna use it for right. I guess we just gotta wait and see. But I just think you're gonna go down, man. I just think it's so deep now that anything, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they was checking me out in my apartment, man.
It's like now that you mention it, it's like I guess I'm using AI because I'm using the phone. I use
Yeah.
the self checkouts. That's considered AI. But
Yep.
I don't think I get into it any deeper than that. Like I guess basic AI.
Right. 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 But and see, a lot of people come into this. A lot of people is welcome, into this, and they have no clue what's really going on because they pretty much like dragged us into this with the tablets, the phones, those free tablets, the free phones, and all of this. My aunt, she was going to get a phone right from Verizon to hook it up with her internet. And she was like, she didn't want the new touch screen and all. She was like, I don't want that. I don't want that. And I could kind of understand her because they're old
Like that.
fashioned,
I,
man.
w-
That's
I
like
was
a
like
big
that for a
leap.
long time, cause I was like that
Huh?
for a long time. I was like that for a long time, yo. I'm
Yeah.
four, I'm 40, but I don't know. The mind is a lot older, so it's like difficult for me.
Right, right.
Difficult.
Yeah, so but that's how it is, man. Everything now mostly all your business is taken care of online, man. People are going to the supermarket online. Now, people order online and then go to the store and just pick it up. So, like I said, man, it's really becoming a part of our everyday life. Everybody got, a lot of people got these joints in their house, in their kitchen, their bathroom. So they just, tell the joint to play a song. So and what they're doing it is they're adapting a lot of it with things that we love. So it's kind of
Like the
hard
clap
to
on. Remember the
convince them.
clap on and clap off. Remember the
Yeah,
clap on and clap off.
yeah, yeah. I remember. Remember? Yeah,
It's like now that I think about it, then that was a long time ago, and I guess that was AI too. Cause
yeah. Just look at the Simpsons. Just look at the Simpsons when you get off the show. Just look at the Simpsons, and you'll see a lot of stuff that we didn't even think. I mean, we had no clue that they're doing now. They're operating it right now. That was on that show. The vacuum, man. I got the the vacuum, the robot vacuum. I got one right here. So it's like everything, man. It's like that was the future. That was the
right.
future. We was watching the future in the past. You know what I mean?
Devin mentioned something about watching a movie. The name of a certain movie. He had
Yeah.
posted that earlier in the comments. I can't remember what the name was.
Oh man, I forgot. Eagle Eye. I think it was Eagle Eye.
E Evil Eye. That's what it was. I gotta
I
check. I
think it
gotta
was.
check. I gotta check that out.
I think it was Eagle Eye. I think it was Eagle Eye. Yeah. But
I
they
can't,
put
cause
it
let me
in.
tell you, with me and movies, I have a hard time watching movies, cause like a really hard time, cause I be deep into the movie. I can't enjoy the movie. I'm trying to figure out what message they're trying to put out there, what they telling me. Like there's always secret hidden messages in a movie that they throw
Right.
in people's face that we ignore. It just goes over our heads. So
Mm-hmm.
I see movies through a different set of eyes for some reason. I can't. It's not
Right.
too often I get to sit down and enjoy a movie because I'm looking
But
too deep into it.
well, it depends how you're looking at it, right? If you're looking at the movie with your third eye and you're looking at it more of a spiritual than a more of a physical level, then you're gonna get more out of it, right? Like me, like when I watch movies and stuff, I always try to place myself inside of the movie. It kind of, it kind of keeps my attention more, and it kind of makes me better understand it because, what you see. I might not see, and vice versa. But it's always something that you're able to get from it. Like those movies and stuff. To me, it's kind of like the news. You
It's
know what I'm
like
saying? Like the news
realism.
that we watch, like NBC, I mean ABC, and all of that is really like reality shows. It's all a big reality show. You know what I mean? But these movies and stuff is more realer. A lot of them is more realer. Like I said, depending how you're looking at them.
Now, you think a lot of people, you think a lot of people are being cloned? I won't ask if you think people are getting cloned, because I think we both could agree to that answer, that is absolutely yes. But
Um,
do you think it's limited, or do you think it's
well, no, I
possible
think
that we might already have one out there of ourselves?
Well, there was reports of a clone baby, the first clone baby. Matter of fact, I could probably pull it up. Give me a second. First clone baby. So it's definitely out there, and they've been cloning people since the ancient days. You know, the Egyptians, they used to clone each other for certain purposes. So it's always been out there. It's always been out there. But what are people doing it for now? Like, what reason are they taking these body parts? But now they're killing people. They're killing people and stuff like that. So it's been, nothing is new under the sun. Everything that you see that's being done now, it was back being done back then in the ancient days by original people. So it's nothing new, except the marijuana, the herbs, and all of that was done long time ago. And but is the
Naturally,
Western
though,
man.
it was done naturally. Today is
Yes,
being lab
yes.
generated. It's like this, so many so many different chemicals. Like, I can't find it.
Right.
It's like, let me see, right here even. Nope, I ripped it out. Like, anybody can make anything, and it's like put poison out there and it hurts you. Unless you AI,
Right.
because the AI knows to stay away from it, yo.
Right, right. And but it's always going to be a concern because like I said, the AI is programmed by people, and a lot of people can be biased sometimes. Human beings can be biased a lot. So
Can be
th-
body or bias.
it can be biased. It can be
Okay.
human beings can be biased a lot sometimes, you know what I mean? And
I will agree with you on that a lot. I think that we most of us definitely are biased to something, to
right. So
something.
if these AIs are programmed by a racist or somebody that's biased, so that's why I say I believe our people need to get into the technology of AI and stuff more. If it concerns you, then educate yourself on it. But some people are not even concerned about it because they feel like it's not going to affect them, but it is. But they
Till it
feel like,
does,
hey,
right?
it's not
Till
going
it
to affect me.
does.
I don't care.
Yeah, till it does. Till it does. There was a time not too long ago where, like, nobody wanted to take cash. Nobody wanted to take cash. Cash was on hold. It was frozen. Like, you had to use electronical money, yo. And I'm glad that there's laws in place that prevented that from continuing.
Well, they're moving. They're planning on moving into a cashless society, right? They've been planning this for a while now.
You think it's in
Um,
our lifetime?
um, in our lifetime, I'm not really sure. It might be because now they're saying that a lot of the money is gone. A lot of the physical money is gone. It's a lot of change, like pennies, dimes, nickels, but a lot of cash is gone. So they can save a lot of paper. They can save
But it's
it's
just a piece of paper,
time.
though. It's just a piece of paper, though.
Huh?
It's I said it's just a piece of paper, though. They could just keep printing it, though. No,
I mean, well,
or are they
like
gonna
you said,
stop that? Or are they gonna stop printing the paper as well?
they're probably not gonna stop printing it at all. Altogether. They might slow down. I don't think they're gonna just stop altogether, but I can see them slowing down. You know what I mean?
I could ask the
Because,
same question for the cars. Do
huh?
you think I could ask the same kind of question for cars? Do you think that the cars are all going to be electrical in our lifetime, where there won't be no more gas cars?
Wow, that's a
Because
good
that's
question.
taking
That's a
off
good
right now.
question.
Like electric cars are taking off tremendous right now. Like
No, they are. They
eighty
are.
percent of 80% of new cars are seem to be electrical.
Right.
Do
Yeah.
you think we're gonna run out? You think they're gonna stop doing the gas thing and just strictly do
N-
that in our
Nah,
lifetime or
nah, I
ever?
don't see it. No, I don't see it. All I see is them, just slowing down, probably slowing down, making them. But I don't see them doing it like all together, like just out in it. I don't see that. No.
I think they're like, this is a question that maybe you or Devin
Okay.
might be able to answer it. Is it possible to run out of the oil?
To run out of the oil.
Mhm.
I mean, it's definitely possible.
To like run
But,
out of it completely? Because if the way they're making these cars, it seems like we are already. We're
well, I mean, it's possible to run out, but I don't think they're gonna run out because before they run out, they're gonna make something similar to it. So I don't think that they will ever run out.
Mm, wow, you just made a great point. Before they run out, they're gonna make something similar to it.
Yeah, they'll make
That
something
was good.
similar
That was
that
good.
yeah. Yeah,
That
that
was good.
that's how they do, and a lot of times we wouldn't even know the difference. You know what I mean? They giving us food, stuff that looks like food that's not really food, and we don't even know the difference. You know what I mean? I was reading an article where this lady sued a Chinese restaurant because they sold her some rice that had invisible mold on it. I didn't know that rice collects invisible mold. Right? It's mold, but you can't see it. So she actually sued them. I was like, wow.
I think I seen something that's similar that, but was soup. They were showing organisms
Mm,
through microscopes that the eye can't see. It's like, yo, and
right.
that's on a lot of foods. Even like bacteria, when you leave food out in hot weather,
Yeah.
we don't see the bacteria unless it's an extended period of time. You might be able to see a lot of it, but in the beginning stages of it, you won't recognize it. You won't recognize it.
No, that's a fact.
Right, right.
Yeah, but
Guys, I think we're good, right?
yeah, we're good. I just wanted to give a
No,
quick
please.
shout
I'm
out
not
real
in a
quick.
rush either. I'm not kicking you off. Please go ahead. Nah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah.
I
I want to give a big shout out to the sister Miss 702. I want to give a big shout out and thank you for the opportunity. I was on her live. I think it was yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and the brother Black Money Corp. So shout out to them and everybody else, man. King Delvin in the chat. I can't scroll down. Who else was there? I seen somebody else, but shout out to everybody in the chat, man, and everyone that's making it happen, man. That's
It's
making it
like
happen.
open minded left. He gave up on me trying to do my lives. He
Yeah.
said, "I'm out of here. Kumba can't get it right. I'm out of here."
No. He probably is watching in the bushes. Or he might have had something to do because open minded would definitely
It's
be in the
love, man.
building.
That's the
But
guy. That
but salute
it's
to open minded to him and his daughter, man. To him
it's
and his
love.
daughter.
Always love. Delvin is always a pleasure. And you too,
Yeah.
Cos. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for my patience earlier. I will not try to go live outside anymore. Lesson learned.
But I thank you, man. It was definitely worth the wait, man. And we definitely got to do it again, man. We do part two or something, depending on the people's response, and then we could go off the people's comments and everything in the chat.
And even
That's
I'm sure we'll hear something new come out in the next couple weeks or months. Something
yeah,
big
yeah,
come out.
definitely, man.
Something popular. Thank you again for being on. And
Oh yeah, thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man. And
I could
salute to
tap
the
in.
brother
I'll tap in.
Smitty.
I'll give you a holler tomorrow on the ring side, on the phone side.
Absolutely. Yeah, hit me on my house phone.
I got you, bro. Either way, I hit you up, man. And to the peoples in the chat too, thank y'all for tuning in and
9 to 5 is
dealing.
better than 25, brother Smitty. Everybody have a good night, man.
Yes, peace, y'all. Bless up,
Peace.
peace. It's all about the change,
Yeah,
change.
yeah, yeah. That's the joy right there, kid. All right, peace and
Peace,
love.
guys, peace.
Peace.